Welcome back to the mathematics session. In this class, I am going to discuss with you the problems in the exercise which we were doing. Like the exercise we were doing was 6C, right? In that, in the second section, the first problem I have noted down. Now, in the series of these trigonometric ratios and transformations, I have been telling you since 11 parts, 11 video lessons. Those who have not watched them, just click on those in the playlist and get it notified. And immediate previous video, if you want to watch it, do watch it by clicking on the I button. Okay. In the continuation part of the exercise 6C, in the second section, this is the problem here. If cos alpha equal to minus 3 by 5 and sin beta is 7 by 25, where alpha lies between 90 degrees and 180 degrees and beta lies between 0 and 90 degrees. The conditions given like that. Then find the values of tan alpha plus beta and sin alpha plus beta. Okay. Here cos alpha is given and the condition that cos lies between pi and pi by 2. That means clearly we can say that this alpha lies in second quadrant. Okay. Q2, that is second quadrant, because given condition that it lies in 180 degrees and 90 degrees, right? And given condition that beta lies between 0 and 90 degrees means it lies in the first quadrant. So we can take like that, beta lies in first quadrant, Q1, right? Now, and find the values of tan alpha plus beta. To find the tan alpha plus beta, we need to know tan alpha, tan beta. And also to find sin alpha beta, we have to know sine and cos functions. Okay. So let us find out. Now here we got this as cos alpha is minus 3 by 2 and we know that it is in the second quadrant. Let us take like this, the quadrant system. This is second quadrant. If I take here second quadrant, this is the alpha, okay, here. Now cos value is given, cos is adjacent, so minus 3 upon hypotenuse, and this value how do we get? By the Pythagoras theorem, so this is 4, right, or by the Pythagorean triplet, right. Here this is positive y-axis, so we have to take this is positive only, right, x dash and y dash, right, here. And also from this we can, from cos alpha, we can find out, see, given sin alpha. Sin alpha is opposite by hypotenuse, so that is 4 upon 5. And tan alpha I can find. We know these two values, you can find tan alpha. Or from the diagram also we can find opposite by adjacent. So 4 by minus 3, so minus will come to the above. It is given to the whole fraction. So tan alpha is minus 4 by 3. And let us find the beta. Here beta is in the first quadrant. Let us draw this diagram in the first quadrant. So this is, when we suppose this as beta. Now given sin beta is 7 upon 25. Sin is opposite by hypotenuse, 7 upon 25. So this comes to, if you see the Pythagorean triplet, this is 24. This is positive axis, so positive 24 only. And here sin beta is positive here, because in the first quadrant all are positive. And from there I can find cos beta. Here cos beta is adjacent by hypotenuse, that is 24 by 25. And we need tan beta also. Okay, tan beta is opposite by adjacent, so that is 7 by 24. So we got all the values. We will directly substitute in the formula. Okay, we want tan alpha plus beta, so that is tan of alpha, the formula tan of beta upon 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. So we will substitute the values which we found. Here tan alpha is minus 4 by 3 plus tan beta is 7 by 24. Here 1 minus these two we have to multiply, tan alpha tan beta. So if these two, if we multiply, minus is there, so minus of minus is plus. 7 4 is 28, 24 3 is 72, right. Now if I take the LCM here, 24. 8 4s 32, so 8 minus 32 plus here 24 1 7 here, and here if you take LCM to 72 plus 28. Okay, so this I'll write it here. So let me write here. This is y dash. Here we can write here 24 minus 25 divided by here 100 by 72. So we can form here, let us write here, okay. So that is minus 25 by 24. If this comes up, it becomes a reciprocal 72 by 100. If you take 24 once, thrice here, 25 once, 4 times. So minus is there, minus 3 by 4 is the final answer of tan alpha and beta. Now we also want sin alpha plus beta, okay. So we'll find sin alpha plus beta equals to sin alpha cos beta. In sine function, the plus will be plus only, it won't change. For the cos function, we will be changing the signs. Cos alpha, sin beta. Right, we will substitute the values. Sin alpha value here, sin alpha is 4 by 5 multiplied by cos beta is 24 by 25 plus cos alpha. What's cos alpha here? Cos alpha is given minus 3 by 5 into sin beta. Now where is sin beta? 7 by 25. So this comes to, if you take 24, here 24 fours. So that comes to 96 upon 125. Here minus is there, minus 71 by 125. 7 threes 21 here. Now if you take LCM there, 125, so 96 minus 71, that comes to 5. Here 2, 25 by 125. So clearly this is 5 ones, 5s, okay. 1 upon 5 is the answer. Right. So sin beta alpha plus beta is 1 by 5 and sin we got tan alpha plus beta as 3 by 4. This is the answer. So please pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next one. Sorry, see here 7 3 is 21. Sorry, this is a mistake made. So if you minus 21, you get here 75, right? So this becomes 25 3s, 25 5. So 3 by 5. So make this correction, okay? Right. Pause it and note it down. Here, given the second one, A and B values lies between 0 and pi by 4. Okay. Here, we can see that B value is greater than A. That means here A is less than B. And also sin A plus B is given, sin A, cos A minus B is given. Find the value of tan 2A. Okay, from this, let me suppose this complete A plus B as one angle and A minus B as one angle. Now, if you see the sine function is positive here and here A plus B lies between given as pi by 4. Let me draw the diagram here. If you draw the diagram in the rough part, if I suppose this complete thing as A plus B, the angle, right, here, and sine 24. So, sine is opposite by hypotenuse. Okay. So, this value will be 7. Okay. The below value will be 7. From there, I can write it as cos of A plus B. I can write cos A plus B is, because A and B values lies between pi by 4 only. Okay, here cos is 7 by 25. And also I can write tan A plus B. Okay, tan A plus B is sine upon cos. So, this by this. So, 25 cut off, 24 by 7 here. Likewise, I'll suppose A minus B as one angle. Let me take a cos angle. Okay. Let us take A minus B as one angle. Right. And also we know that A value is less than B. So, if A minus B, if you suppose A minus B value, that will be negative value, because here B is greater. Smaller value taken from a greater value. So that means we get a negative value because A is smaller than B here. And also cos of A minus B is 4 by 5, that is 4 by 5. Okay, so let us take this as 3. Let us, that is the Pythagorean triplet 3. Now from here, cos of A minus B, here clearly by this condition cos of A minus B will be a negative angle here. We also know that cos of minus theta is just cos theta, okay, of negative angle. We know this. Okay, cos of minus theta is, so cos of A minus B, whether this is negative angle, again we will be getting the positive only. So cos A minus B, we know this is positive because this becomes positive. So this is 4 upon 5. But when we see the sine function, sine of A minus B will be clearly, since this is a negative angle, sine of minus theta, if you suppose, that is nothing but minus sine theta. Okay, this is not positive. So we get minus of sine of A minus B, the angle. Okay, here. That means we know sine value. Sine of A minus B is 3 by 5. Okay. So this value will be equal to minus 3 by 5. If I take this negative sign to the other side, so the value of sine will be negative here. And when sine value is negative, we also get tan value as negative. So tan is sine upon cos, so minus 3 by 4. Minus 3 by 4. Here we need to understand that A minus B value, A minus B angle, if I am supposing one angle, that is a negative angle because A is less than B. Whereas in the case of A plus B, these two form a positive angle only. Okay, here. Now we got all the values. What we have to find? Tan of 2A. So I can write tan 2A like tan of, in terms of these values. Okay. So I can write this as A plus B and plus A minus B. If you write, you can cancel off B, you get tan of 2A. Okay, tan of A plus B formula I wrote like. So I'll expand it with the formula. I'm supposing A plus B as one angle and A minus B as one angle. So tan of some A plus B. So that comes to tan of, I'll expand it, A plus B minus tan of A minus B. So this is plus, so here plus, minus 1 by, divided 1 by A of A, 1 minus tan A plus B, tan A minus B. So the formula of tan A plus B I have written. If you expand this, you get tan 2A only. Okay, here. Now tan A plus B, we know the value. We got it here, tan A plus B, where is tan A? Here. So that is 24 upon 7 plus tan A minus B is minus 3 by 4. So plus of minus, so that comes to minus 3 by 4. And down we get 1 minus tan A plus B, tan A. Here these two we have to multiply. So this comes to minus 72 by 28. So minus of minus plus 72 by 28. I have multiplied these two. Okay, now we will write this, the LCM part. If you take here 28, 24 minus 3 divided by again 28 plus 72 divided by 28. So we get it as 21 here. Tan A plus B is 24 by 7, isn't it? So here the LCM part, 7 4s. So 4 we have to multiply, that comes to 96 minus 4 7s, though this comes to 21. So this is 75 upon 28, 28 gets cancelled, 75 upon 100. So this is thrice 4 times 24, thrice 25 4. So the answer is 3 by 4 of tan 2A value. Let us write it finally. Tan 2A equal to 3 by 4. Okay. Pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next one. Here the third one, A plus B and A are acute angles such that sine of A plus B is 24 by 25 and tan A is 3 by 4. Then find the value of cos B. Now here given A plus B is also an acute angle. Here if you see here, A plus B is acute given. Okay, that means A plus B should not is less than 90 degrees. It means acute means 0 to 90 degrees angles. That means here we can say that B is less than 90 degrees minus A. Right. So B is acute. We can also say that B is acute angle. We also given that A is also acute. Here from this condition A plus B, I got B is acute, right? Here acute angle. Now from here sin A plus B given 24 upon 25. Okay, if you are taking the diagram like this, if I take A plus B as one angle, so sin is 24. So 24 by 25. So this will be 7. So from that I can find out cos A plus B. Right, cos A plus B is 7 by 25. And tan A plus B. Tan A plus B is nothing but sin by cos 24 by 7 we get. 25 goes off. Now after this, now here tan A value. Now tan is clearly, A value is clearly an acute, given acute. So if you see the diagram here, if I suppose this as A, now given 3 upon 4, so 3 upon 4, so this will be 5, the hypotenuse will be 5. From this, now here we want to find cos B value, so I'll find out sin A first. Sin A value we can find it as 3 by 5, opposite by hypotenuse. From this, from sin and tan, we can also find as, we can also find cos A also. Cos A is 4 by 5. Okay, here. So all the values we got. Now we will find the value of cos B. Now to find the value of cos B, let us expand here. We got tan A, we got sin A, we got cos A. Okay, and we also got sin A plus B, cos A plus B here. Now from here, if I suppose this tan, I want tan B, let me suppose. I can write it as tan A plus B, okay, tan A plus B minus A. Okay, if you write this, A goes off, tan B you can get. From tan B we can calculate cos B, right? Likewise. So this comes, this is one angle, tan of A minus B I can take. So this forms tan A plus B minus tan A, because it is a minus function. So 1 plus tan A plus B tan A. We can write it like this. Now we have all these values, we can substitute. Tan A plus B value given as 24 by 7 minus tan A value 3 by 4. Okay, divided by 1 plus 24 into 3 by 7 by 8. So let me write directly 24 3 72 by 28. So if you take LCM here, let me write here tan B value equal to, if you take LCM 28 and 28, here 28 goes off. Directly we can write 96 minus 47, so 21 by 28 plus 72. So I'm cancelling the denominator parts, that is 28 and 28. So here it comes by 75 by 100 again. So this is thrice, this is 4 times. So we got tan B value as 3 by 4. From this we need to find cos B value. So let me draw the diagram here again. Let us take this as 3. Tan is 3 upon 4. So this is 5. So from this we can clearly say cos B value equals to 4 by 5. So when we get the tan value, we got it the cos value. Cos value is 4 by 5. So this is the final answer. We have to find cos value. Pause the video and note it down. And here I would like to tell that till this we will end the class for today, and we will see the remaining problems in our next class. Hope you have understood this. Please make a note. Thank you all.